Boosting your business with joint ventures. Let's talk about it.
Welcome to Newsletter Guru TV, your show with a boatload of smart marketing and business building advice and a little fun along the way.
This episode of Newsletter Guru TV is brought to you by Jim Palmer's famous No Hassle newsletters. Newsletters are the best client retention tool available and the secret to getting more profitable repeat business and the customer referrals you deserve. With Jim's customer-loving content and done-for-you newsletter templates, you'll get your newsletter out the door and into your customers' hands in less than 1 hour per month. Become a member today at www.nohasslenewsletters.com.
Hey everybody, it's Jim Palmer, the Newsletter Guru. I'm back in my office for a couple days before I actually take off again, this time to Nashville for the Glazer Kennedy Info Summit. And you know, I actually got an email. I was thinking of this topic that I wanted to talk about, joint ventures. You hear a lot about that. And actually I got an email this morning from somebody who was a coaching member in my summer program, and she was asking me about joint ventures. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is Jim Palmer's 2012 Business School Summer Coaching Program. 6 CDs, all the transcripts. I taught 9 business lessons. This just became a product. I'll be launching this very soon, so watch out for that. Very excited about the Summer Business Program. Anyway, so I want to talk to you a little bit today about what to do about joint ventures, because as entrepreneurs and small business owners look for different ways to market and grow their business, I do get this question a lot. Hey Jim, what about joint ventures? How do I create them? How do I approach people and things like that? You know, so what to do? Start by making friends. Seems kind of obvious, but start building relationships. One of the things that I've done, you know, I've made a lot of mistakes in my business like any entrepreneur, but one of the things I think I've done really effectively is I am a relationship builder. So I go to live events, I reach out to people, I interview people, I try and give people a spotlight to my community, assuming they have something of value that my community will enjoy. I never put people in front of my community that isn't going to serve the interest in why they're here, if you know what I'm saying. But I'm always going out making relationships. What can I do to help you? How can I serve you? You know, so always look to give first. As my my good friend Bob Berg says, be a go-giver, all right? So be a go-giver. People get, and you know, Zig Ziglar says you can get anything you want in life if you help enough people get what they want. So always have the mindset, how can I serve others, whether it's the people on your list, or how can I serve potential JV partners that could help me? How can I serve them first? That's really going to work better for you. Let me think. I had a couple more. A little brain lapse. Come on, Jim. Okay, yeah, I just remembered it. Okay, so first of all, you want to have a great offer. So if potential JV partners are going to present your stuff to their people, it's not only got to be something of value, but it's got to be a great offer. It's got to be worthwhile. Now, there's 2 schools of thought. There's people that are JV partners. That's how they, you know, and they always present other people's things, and that's how they make a good part of their living, and that's fine. But there's other people who don't, who do joint ventures purely to help other people or serve their community. That's the camp I'm in. If I present somebody or present an opportunity, I do not take what's called either an affiliate commission or some kind of back end. I've been offered it any number of times. A number of the people that you may have seen that I've either interviewed or promoted their products, I never take it back in because I always want it to be from a position of value. In other words, again, what I said right back at the beginning of this video, I'm presenting this person or their offering or what they're doing, their program, product, or service, because I think it'll be of value to you. That's the way I enhance my relationship with my followers, fans, customers, clients, patients, whatever, and that's the best way, I think, to develop the relationship with other people. Again, it's kind of having the go-giver mentality. Okay, there's one more. Oh yeah, do favors first, as I kind of said that. Do favors first because, you know, that really kicks in the power of reciprocity. When you serve others and give and give and give, things will come back to you, and that's just the law of reciprocity. It's a very, very powerful law. I'm not going to go into it too much more on this video. So there's a few things about a joint venture. All right, I told you I was going to share with you an example. Let me tell you about a joint venture partner, but it really blossomed much more out of friendship. But I want to talk about somebody very important in my life, Martin Howie. Martin and I first met each other probably 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago. I think we found each other on Facebook, but also through mutual friends. All right, he started hearing about me. I started hearing about him. I kind of checked Martin out. He is kind of the premier consultant. He has helped set up thousands and thousands of consultancies, profitable help people get into the business of helping other people do more business. He's like the best in the world at it. And so Martin and I developed a friendship on a very personal level. But then we started talking about, I said, Martin, I've got a lot of people that follow me, first of all, on social media, but also there's people in my community, my clients, that use No Hassle newsletters, No Hassle social media, that are consultants and coaches. I'd like to see if I could interview you and present some of your webinars or maybe some of your live events to them. He goes, well, that'd be awesome. And he also said to me a few months after that, by the way, Jim, I've got coaches and clients that should use your services, No Hassle newsletters, No Hassle social media, some of the trainings that you do on client retention. Let me interview you and put you in front of my people. So it was really, Martin and I were giving and serving each other, but we're also serving our list. But the really key strategy between Martin and myself is we developed a relationship first. I didn't approach Martin and say, hey, Martin, Jim Palmer here, and I see you've got thousands and thousands of coaches and consultants. I'd love to promote No Hassle newsletters to them. I'd give you a nice big commission. See, it didn't do any of that. It was all about the relationship first. Now, here's how joint ventures can take hold. And I've got to really kind of wrap this up because I want to show you a little bit of a video. When you have a relationship with somebody, and it's all about the strength of the relationships, joint venture relationships and ways that you can help and serve each other are going to come up all over the place. So a couple weeks ago, I was flying to LA doing a private consult and doing a speaking gig out there. And whenever I can, I try and fly into Phoenix on my way to LA, and I schedule the flight that has the biggest layover, and Martin comes over and we get together. Well, we had about 2.5, 3 hours connecting and bonding. It's really awesome. And by the way, Martin, I'm sure you know, is the guy who co-authored my book. Oh, I don't see there. It's okay to be scared, but never give up. Anyway, so Martin and I were talking. And right there over lunch, Martin said, Jim, I'm going to do another training in early December. We're going to bring people into Phoenix, consultants, and train them. And I said, tell me about what your program is. And he's all about day one, how to attract and find and hire all your target customers. I said, what do you do on day two? He said, we're going to do something on retention. I said, Martin, how would you like me to come in and do like a guest training, give you a chance to rest your voice? I just did a speaking gig on client retention. It went over really well. I've got some great information. How about if I just come share it with your folks? He said, that'd be awesome, but don't fly all the way to Phoenix. Let's do a Skype video. We'll Skype you in, and you can present to my group without flying all the way around the country and back. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, Martin said, what do you want? I said, I want nothing. We're friends. This is going to be good for you. By the way, it'll put some people obviously in touch with me. They get to see who I am, and I'm going to promote the video. So we went into this chapel right in the Phoenix airport and recorded this video. I'm going to show you a little bit of it, and it was right on the spot. So I guess my final lesson in JVs is always look for opportunities that you can use through the powerful relationships that you develop. And then when the mood strikes you, as I always say, carry your camera everywhere. Martin had a camera. I had my camera. It was in my suitcase, but we went into this little quiet room and we shot this video. I'm going to show you right now. So just take a quick look at some of this. It was totally off the cuff, unscripted, but this is how it can happen when you have a powerful relationship. Check out a few minutes of this video and I'll be right back.
Hi, this is Martin Howie, CEO and founder of Topline Business Solutions. I'm here in Phoenix, Arizona at Sky Harbor Airport meeting with my friend Jim Palmer, the newsletter guru. Jim is on his way to California, and every time he comes on his way to California, he stops by Phoenix to visit with me so we can get some ideas and do a little bit of masterminding and pick up a few ideas that each one of us can use in our own businesses.
Now, Martin, you got to know, I only do direct flights except when I come to see you. You're the only person I will make a stop for.
Well, that's great, Jim. And I want to welcome you here to Phoenix. We've got a great day outside. Unfortunately, we're here inside, but fortunately, you're here with me, and we're going to be able to share some ideas with our viewers on what we're thinking about, what we're planning. You know, a couple of times a year, we hold our 7-figure consultants boot camps here in Phoenix, and we bring in people from all over the world, and we teach them how to become business development consultants. and how to go out and find businesses that want to grow their businesses, find business owners who are interested in taking their businesses to another level. And some of our consultants are making some very significant dollars in doing this. And we're always looking for new ideas that we can share. Jim has been a great friend of mine for a long time, and we were having lunch today, and we got talking about some things that we were doing, and he suggested, you know, I've got a great segment on customer retention that I think your consultants might enjoy for themselves and benefit from, and that they could share with their clients as well. So we said, well, gee, why don't we just get together and put together a little interview and talk about some things that we could do. So, Jim, with that introduction, I want to welcome you to Phoenix. It's good to be with you again.
Great to be with you as always, Martin. You know, Martin was telling me all about his events, and they always sell out. And, you know, I don't know how he does it, because Martin goes from like 7 to 7 every day packing. I mean, the consultants that come from Martin's events, they leave, I mean, like probably brain weary, but they are so packed with information and content on how to be successful. And so we were just chatting, and I said, so Martin, what do you do from 7 to 7 on the first day? And it's all about how to attract and get your customers. And I said, well, you know, the reason I'm actually going to California, one of the reasons is I'm going to give a talk on client retention. I bet your consultants would love to hear that. And he said, well, why don't you come out to Phoenix in November and do that? And I said, no can do, but we can Skype it in. So, you know, so what we're going to do on day 2 for everybody that comes to Martin's event, we're going to Skype me in via video, and I'm going to teach you some amazing strategies. My client retention strategies have been so successful, Martin. As I've shared with you in my own business, they cause my average client to go from 6 months to 18 months, which is a huge swing. So not only has it been a huge boon to my bottom line, the exciting thing is all that extra revenue is from the same number of clients. So because of my good buddy Martin, I said, listen, just bring me on video. As long as I don't have to fly, I'm going to share all the good stuff, all the techniques and strategies that I use in my business that cause my average client to stay from 6 months to 18 months. I'll share that with you and all the consultants that come to your thing before we go.
Please do.
I have to catch my flight to LA. But, you know, Martin and I, we were talking about some kind of behind-the-scenes stuff, if you will. And I shared with Martin a gut feeling that I had about 2013, and he concurred with it. So maybe if you've been a little soft these last 6 months or a year or maybe even a couple of years, 2013, I think, is going to come out of the gate in just a huge, I think there's going to be a tremendous rebound. Business has been on the sidelines too long. There's so much pent-up demand and anxiety and people hoarding their money. There's going to be a major shift, and I don't think it's going to be gradual. I really think people that are out there marketing aggressively, going after clients, are going to see 2013 is going to be a banner year. So get here in November, get prepared, and make 2013 just an awesome year.
Well, Jim, thank you again. I really appreciate you being here. It's so good to be with you.
My pleasure, Martin.
All right, enjoy yourself in California. It's not going to be as nice as it is here in Arizona, but you'll have a good time.
Good, and we'll see you in November.
Great.
Okay,
Thanks
so
for
I see
joining.
Martin introduced me, and I talked about, you know, our relationship and how I'm going to help Martin. I'm going to do via Skype video. I'm going to present to Martin's group of consultants. Therefore, some new folks are going to get to know who I am. I'm going to present some value to Martin's group. There's no money changing hands. I'm not getting a commission. He's not getting a commission. We're just helping each other through the power of the relationship. So probably the biggest thing that I want to leave you here on this episode of Newsletter Guru TV, which is all about kind of joint ventures, is start the relationships. You must build relationship. This is a long-term thing. This is planting a seed, watering it, and caring for it for a long time. Joint ventures is not a way to get you out of an initial cash flow crunch or anything like that. That will absolutely not work for your business. It could be a one-time hit if you're lucky to find the right kind of person, but it's not what you're looking for if you're looking to build a real long-term, healthy, dependable, reliable, predictable, profitable business. Okay, if you got some value out of what I've just shared with you about joint ventures, I'd appreciate it very much if you would share this video and the value that I've shared with you with someone that you care about. Even if you send it to one person, forward the email, forward the video, but more importantly, I'd really like to ask you a favor. Go ahead and click the share button, click the like button. Always leave a comment. I always love hearing from you. Again, the feedback for this video came from somebody who sent me a quick email and said, hey, Jim, we love all your advice. Talk to us about joint ventures. And before the day's out, look for ways that you can add more value to what it is that you provide for your customers, clients, and patients. Wrap it up with world-class service, because it will make them stay longer. And customers, clients, and patients that stay longer end up spending more and referring more, and that's always a great thing. And go do something nice for somebody today. wave them into traffic, help them out, hold the door, say something nice, leave a nice tip. Just go out and make somebody's day. It's going to make them feel good. It's going to make you feel real special. Until next episode, this is Jim Palmer, and I am committed to helping you build a more profitable business. Check out Stick Like Glue Radio, my awesome podcast. Man, we're into our 7th month. It's catching on like wildfire. You can subscribe at iTunes or getjimpalmer.com. Each episode is about 30 minutes. Got a really, really juicy interview this week you're going to love. Till next episode, this is Jim Palmer, and you take care.